Hi, how are you? My name is Idris and I want to welcome you to our business tip. As you all know, we usually have our tourism business tip on a Monday. It's been a busy week. It's fresh, but it's taking us, we're getting in so busy here and there. And we want to appreciate all of you that are actually coming in for our consultancy services. Please feel free. Our slogan is tourism is everyone's business. You two out there, you can be part of this profitable industry. Don't hesitate. Come to us, we'll sit down with you and we'll talk to you. We'll show you how to do things. There's no rocket science, literally. No one should tell you that it's all about this or that and that. No. Remember the two principles: commitment and consistency. Those will help you probably move from one step at a time. Speed doesn't matter. You don't have to speed up. As long as you're moving forward, you are good to go. So, welcome and come with me to our today's the tourism business episode. And we have a very interesting one today. And we're going to look at effective communication skills in the tourism business. And how can that probably help you grow your tourism business? As you all know, tourism is people-oriented. It's labor-oriented. And you need to really have people to work within the tourism industry either. But let me tell you one thing. Communication is very key. And we're going to look at some of the key things that will actually be able to help you either improve your communication skills. But before we go to that, we all know that tourism probably has many communication channels. Mostly the electronic means, either an email, through emails. We also have messaging services, could be on WhatsApp, something of that sort. We also have, call them video, audio, telephone conversations. And here we must be able to communicate to our customers. And you know, most of our customers are above average. So communication skills, especially when you're trying to get business from them, you must be very keen. Now, if you have a good communication skill, or if your communication skills are perfect, trust me, your business integrity is applauded. Now, if you want to have a compromise on your tourism business, trust me, distort communication. The way you communicate, the way you relate with your customers in tourism, it's very important. And this can only be portrayed using your communication skills. So don't compromise your business integrity with bad communication. And this is why we're here. We are trying to see why some businesses are actually successful and others are actually not successful as a result of communication skills. And we want to dive in very quickly with you, and we've lined up just a few points to share with you and how best can we make our communication skills perfect in a modern environment, business environment, so that we can champion doing tourism as a business. And very quickly, number one, listen first. All right? If you want to give good feedback to your customers, to your clients, listen first. Have time to listen first. Don't talk as someone is talking. Or, listen, especially to your customers. Listen first. It's very important. And then number two, tell the truth faster. In tourism, it's all about truth. If you say truth, always you'll have confidence from your customer. You'll have trust in your customer. But I'll tell you, someone would ask, at what time are we arriving? Could be a flight. Then instead of saying the truth, then you're trying to beat around the bush and you're saying lies. Say the truth faster. You have dinner, there is dinner. If you're going to say no dinner, please tell the clients no dinner. Say the truth or tell the truth faster. You'll have not hurt anyone's feeling by telling the truth. If you don't say the truth, actually you end up hurting your own feelings. You all know that. So tell the truth faster. Number 3, let's look at be kind always in your responses. You know, for those that have had a chance to reply to emails, you've seen how some customers can be rude, can be arrogant. You have to be kind at all cost. You know, and you have to get all those kind words. You know, thank you so much, with pleasure, happy to read from you, let me know if I'm excited to hear from you. All that has to be in communication skills, either on the telephone or on email. And the other point that we have to look at is have a rich product knowledge. Now, communication is very important when you know exactly what you're talking about. Now, this is a big mistake that most of you do actually. You find yourself with no information. You don't have product knowledge. In other words, you lack product knowledge, a rich product knowledge about specifics. For example, some of us are promoting Destination Rwanda, some of you are selling Congo, some of you are selling Mauritius, South Africa, etc. But you cannot get on a call conversation with a client and trust me, he's asking you something about Namibia, Congo, and you don't know even the distance between the park headquarters to where he is going to sleep. So poor communication arises from poor product knowledge. So have a rich product knowledge. Probably it will help you make your communication very perfect. The other point we're looking at is take time to understand your client's interests and needs. It's very important, guys. Do you really understand what your market is looking for? Do you really understand what your customer is actually looking at? It's very important. When you really establish and be able to interpret exactly, you will be able to communicate back and in a perfect manner. The other point that here we're looking at, avoid emotions. I think this is one of, everyone has faced this. Personally, I've had it. Now, emotions sometimes come in when a client tells you, I've found a cheaper option. You know, oh, can you offer me at this as other companies are giving me the same rate at this? Then don't tell them that you go work with that agency or something like that. Avoid that being emotional, you know. It doesn't come in sales. You have to be very, very, very composed when you're actually communicating to your clients, no matter whatever language they are going to use. So don't come back and tell them, you know. So in other words, your communication skills will improve and you'll be able to make more money, more sales, more revenue, and more productivity for your agency. The other point that we have to look at, there are about 5, 6, 7, is ensuring that your customers learn from you. Now, in communication, trust me, especially tourism. In tourism, if you're responding to an email, if you're actually picking a telephone conversation with your customer, your trade or your agent, let them learn from you. That's how good communication is. Teach them something. Advise them accordingly. Give them alternatives. In that way, they are learning from you. And that is perfect communication. And our last point here would be ask questions. Questions will help you take clarity. What time are you arriving? What time should we expect you at our hotel? What time will you drive? All that stuff. Do you have special dietary requirements? So that you can be able to communicate. Remember, some of you are working with tour companies and your work is actually to do a broker's work between the supplier and the guests. So either you pick right information from the guest and you push it over to your supplier. So if any of the chains in between are rusty, then probably communication wouldn't be, and your clients will have issues with you. So ask questions, and by asking questions, you're going to get right answers, proper clarities for that. So with those learning, for today's our learning tip, having effective communications for your tourism business, I hope you've picked something from out of that. And trust me, if you are able to do that, your company progress in terms of success will be unchallenged. So I thank you, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's a learning tourism business platform for everyone. So follow us on our Facebook. We have a LinkedIn, and we are on Twitter as well. So I can't wait to have you in our next video come Friday, where we look at our learning episode. Bye-bye.